As the moon cloaked itself behind the clouds, Jaelin's heart pounded in her chest like a wild drum. The night was as black as her fear, and the silence as loud as her thoughts. She had fled from the marital bed, a bed she had never agreed to share, and now found herself hiding in the vast mansion, a fortress of secrets and sins. This was not a house, but a compound, a labyrinth of rooms, each one hiding its own tale of treachery. The walls whispered stories of the family's dark deeds, drug and human trafficking, money laundering, and other unspeakable crimes, all committed by men who professed to be devout Muslims but reveled in debauchery behind closed doors. Their parties were legendary, their crimes notorious. Jaelin had found sanctuary in one of these rooms, its emptiness echoing her own solitude. Locked away from the world, she prayed for protection, her plea a beacon of hope in the darkness. Unbeknownst to her, her husband, Mubarak, had dismissed her defiance with a shrug. He had other wives, other distractions. Her refusal was a minor inconvenience, a fly to be swatted away. As the night stretched on, a chilling dialogue began to unfold, outside her hiding place. It was the voice of one of Mubarak's brothers, a voice as cold as steel, discussing the loss of hundreds of thousands. The words hung heavy in the air, a prelude to the horror that was to come. Suddenly the silence shattered as a hunter's knife flashed in the darkness, its blade a harbinger of death. In a swift, brutal motion, the brother committed murder, his victim's blood staining the door, splattering the window. Jaelin, the unwilling witness, recoiled in terror, retreating into the shadows. The brother-in-law, his hands stained with blood, had no idea that his deadly secret was now shared by another. His senses were alert, but he remained oblivious to Jaelin's presence. Yet she knew the truth. If he discovered she had witnessed the murder, her life would hang by a thread even thinner than before. So she hunkered down, her heart echoing with the chilling reality of her predicament. Would she become the next victim, or would she live a life of perpetual torment and abuse? As fear gnawed at her, she clung to her faith, her prayers a lifeline in the darkness. But would her prayers be enough to protect her from the storm that was brewing? As dawn approached, Jaelin couldn't help but wonder, did the brother-in-law know she had seen everything? The answer remained a mystery, a cliffhanger that hung in the air as heavy as the silence that had once filled the room. The darkness of the night gave way to the uncertainty of a new day, leaving Jaelin to ponder her fate in this house of horrors.